Hello, everyone. Welcome once again to my virtual kitchen for another cooking class sponsored by Healthy Mothers, Healthy Days for their Moms for Wellness program. Although this program is focusing on helping pregnant women to eat healthier, to prevent diabetes or hypertension, this is a class that is great for anyone because food is food. And the better the food you ingest, the better health you have. So tonight I have a Greek inspired dish and dishes because one of you asked me to make some Greek food. And for me, Greek food is ingredients, seasonal, a lot of yogurt, lemon, oregano, good olive oil, and deliciousness. Really simple, but really good seasoned food. And I'm going to make a some kind of a Greek sandwich. I don't want to, it's Greek inspired. I am not an expert in Greek food or in any kind of food. But my cooking is inspired by global cuisine, and these are some of the ingredients that I'm going to use tonight. My name is Chef Dulce Jimenez. I am a wellness chef, cooking instructor, and health coach for pregnant moms to support them to have a healthy pregnancy. And I'm excited for this menu because this is the kind of food I like to eat. I usually make a vegan patty or some hummus to make my sandwiches, maybe some roasted eggplant. But tonight I'm making chicken because you guys asked for it. So the first thing that I'm going to make is I'm going to make marinades, my marinade for the chicken. So again, I'm going to use yogurt in two different preparations tonight. I'm going to make the marinade to marinate the chicken. This is a plain organic yogurt. Usually it's Greek yogurt, but I didn't have Greek yogurt, so I'm making this one using this full plain yogurt. I'm going to add some lime or lemon juice, whatever you have. Because I'm cooking the chicken right away, I'm going to put plenty of lemon. Usually, if I'm not cooking the chicken right away, I don't add so much lemon. I add a little bit maybe orange juice or grapefruit juice. But if you put a lot of lemon or acid, the meat is going to cook and it's going to have this weird texture. So I rather put just a little bit. But because I'm cooking it right away again, I can add all the lemon I. So to my plain yogurt that I just added some lemon juice, I'm going to add a little bit of garlic or a lot of garlic. But I have this bowl and I'm going to pass it through. Okay, this is great. This is easy and you get all that flavor. I'm just creating a marinating here, but I want a pack of flavor and I wanted to pack a punch as well. So lots of garlic, whole two cloves of garlic. Oh, now my hands are all garlicky. Oh, it smells so good. I love garlic. Now I'm gonna add my secret blend of spices. This has coriander, paprika, oh, garlic, onion, dehydrated garlic, dehydrated onion, and it has mustard seeds, a bunch of spices that I mix. So you can just add cumin and coriander, garlic powder, onion powder. This is oregano and thyme. But you know, when you're using dry herbs, you must brush it in your hands to get the oils out. going to blend this with all the garlic and all the seasonings. I'm gonna put a little bit of salt. So we're trying to cook with very little salt. You don't have to put the salt if you really, if you have high blood pressure, hypertension, don't put the salt. You really don't need it. You can just put salt substitution or some dulse, some kind of algae um, on top of your chicken when it's done. So, so now I'm gonna add a little bit of harissa. This is more Mediterranean. This is more like mm, Middle Eastern flavor. This is a mixture of red peppers and tomatoes and chili. So this is to put a little bit of heat. I'm gonna put a touch of that. And now that I have my marinade done, I'm going to put it all on top of my chicken. And I tasted it. It's really delicious. It's garlicky, it's lemony. I can taste all the flavors. It's amazing. Now, with my hands, which are the best tools you can have, I'm going to put some gloves and I'm going to mix the chicken. Actually, I don't have glove. I think that was my last one. So I'm going to do it with, for the class purpose, I'm going to do it with a spoon so I don't have to make a mess with my hands. So I'm going to do it with my spoon. But this is preferably you do it with your hands and you submerge this chicken. And by the way, these are very, very thinly chicken breast, thinly sliced chicken breast. You can buy it like that or you can slice it yourself. Super simple to do. If you don't know how to do it, just let me know. Support you. But it's simple. Make it thinly sliced. You can get 1 or 2 big chicken breasts and slice it into 3 pieces. And that's what you want because you want a quick meal. You can make sandwiches. You can make a whole dinner with this. Now I'm going to keep it outside. Usually I put it in the refrigerator if I'm going to do it the day before. But we're going to do this very, very shortly, very soon. So I'm going to leave it out. Okay, so while my chicken is marinating, I'm gonna make another sauce, which is a tzatziki. Tzatziki is a yogurt sauce with cucumber. There's so many different tzatziki. Some people just chop the cucumber, very different ones. I like to take the seeds out, the seeds, leave it with the skin, and spread it on top of that of a paper towel so I can take the water out. Preferably, you use Greek yogurt, so it's thicker. And you can also strain the yogurt before using it for the sauce, so it's even thicker. So when you put the cucumber, because even if you do this process, the cucumber is still very watery, but I love cucumber, especially if you're diabetic, because it has a lot of fiber and a lot of water. It hydrates you, it gives you vitamins, minerals, and fiber. So I'm going to squeeze this cucumber. See, all the water comes out. And to chop it a little bit more. It's kind of the same of the marinade. The difference is this one has the cucumber. The marinade doesn't have any cucumber. Okay, so it's a little bit less pungent with the garlic as well, because for the marinade, you want the marinade to be very pungent, like salty and very high season. So this is milder. So I'm gonna use, instead of lime, I'm gonna use a lemon. Maybe it's a little bit of lemon. And I love to add cilantro or mint, but I don't have any of those herbs today. I'm going to use fresh oregano. This is wild oregano I have in my garden. For some reason, it's the only one that grows in my garden. Nothing else grows in my garden. So this is wild oregano. No, but nothing kills this wild oregano. That's why it's growing so easy. I'm gonna cut it very, very thinly. I'm gonna add it into my sauce. And I have this kind of sweet and spicy red peppers. And I'm going to, and I love the speck of colors that this gives. And it gives flavor, it gives spiciness. It's like fruity. I love, love, love these peppers. I get them in the Italian market. They're like in preserves. I'm gonna cut it super thinly, then in little specks. That looks so cool when you put in this sauce on top of your chicken, or in your sandwiches or whatever. So I'm gonna add just a touch, just a pinch of flavor, pinch of salt, and a pinch of garlic. Very, very mild. I don't want this sauce to be overpowering at all. Sometimes I don't even put the garlic, but just very little, you see? I love, 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 love to make sauces with yogurt. Like this. We're gonna put this on top of our sandwich. And add a little bit of the fresh oregano. Everything is well balanced. Now, of course, let's taste it. And I'm gonna put it in the refrigerator. So good. Mm-mm-mm. So I always have a big container of this sauce, because this you can use it for anything. You can use it as a dressing, you can use it in your sandwich, you can use it on top of steak, fish, chicken. So as you can see, I'm gonna repeat again, so you know, about a cup of plain Greek yogurt, a little bit of lemon juice, a little bit of fresh garlic, cucumber, shredded cucumber without the seeds, and some kind of herb. You can add dill, you can add cilantro, you can add oregano, fresh herbs, and a little bit of also dry oregano, pinch of salt and pepper, and that's it. Let's get the chicken ready to cook. I'm gonna put a skillet that I can put also in the oven, and this is a non-stick. If you see, I have no oil, and I'm going to put my chicken. I am not going to warm the skillet. I'm gonna put it with a cold skillet. And I'm gonna cook it for a few minutes, and then I'm gonna finish it in the oven. Okay, I'm gonna make 2 pieces. Chicken should be cooked in about 12 to 15 minutes, depend on the thickness. Again, I'm gonna cook it here for a little bit and then finish it in the oven. Okay, so I cook it from one side and then from the next side. I just want a little bit of color, and I'm just gonna pop it in the oven to finish cooking. And you see, I have not put any oils in this pan, but I don't want this to get dry. So I'm going to use the squeeze of lemon juice, very lemony. And I'm gonna pop it in the oven, 350 until it's done. This is gonna be juicy and delicious. Okay. And I'm gonna make a Greek salad and some asparagus to go with this. Now I'm gonna make the Greek salad. The key for this Greek salad is the dressing. So I love a good red wine vinegar. I like same amount of vinegar, same amount of oil. And fresh lemon juice. Put some seeds coming in, pick it off. And simple. Simple. I'm going to put a little bit of fresh oregano. Tiny bit of salt. Very little bit. I'm going to mix it. You see that it's multiplying. You know, if you don't like it so acidic, you can put a touch of honey, but really not necessary. Not necessary. You can also put a touch of the garlic, like pichu. Very little. Here you want the ingredients to really shine. Taste it. Delicious. So here, to this, I'm going to add now my ingredients. And I'm going to start with the onions. I'm going to chop thinly sliced onions. I have a red onion here. You know, when you go to Greek restaurants and they give you this Greek salad with this amazing dressing, delicious. That's the best. I love it. So I'm gonna make sure it doesn't have any skin or anything. And very, they make it a little bit thicker, but I don't like to stick. And so like this. Yeah. I can like this. So the first thing I'm gonna put are the onions. So they start marinating. I like to be able to eat it. I go to this amazing Greek restaurant. I love it. I love their food, but really the pieces of onion are like this big. And that I don't like it. I don't find it appealing. So I like it a little bit more manageable. So you do it the way you like it, but this is how I like to do it. Right, I'm gonna, this doesn't want me to cut. That's kind of big. One more. Yeah. Here, maybe two. Okay. And you want to have a good balance between onion and peppers. I'm going to have some green peppers. And I'm going to cut it against the grain. So you see the peppers, the grain is like this. This side, I'm going to cut it like this. Like this, so it's easier to eat. Okay. Okay. And some red pepper. The same little peppers that I show you. I'm gonna leave this one second. Rounds. Let's make some slices as well. This is, like I told you, I'm inspired. Doesn't have to be exactly the Greek salad. You can add other ingredients if you want. I like to use all my ingredients, so I'm saying all my dishes are inspired. You put whatever you have and the things that you like to eat in your salad. So who likes Greek food in here? So I have an amazing piece of tomato. I'm going to take some of the seeds out. I'm going to put slices of tomato as well. Again, I'm taking the seeds out. Yeah, the seeds are very acidic. Sometimes they give you inflammation. So I prefer not, I don't eat a lot of tomato, only for my Greek salad. Usually I don't eat raw tomatoes, which are very acidic. Okay. And one of my favorite ingredients in my Greek salad is the cucumber. Okay. So this is the only thing that is not going to go the same size or slice the same. I want to move this so it gets all marinated. We'll coat it with the dressing. I actually think I need a little bit more of the red wine vinegar. Yep. You want that to marinate. Okay, now I'm gonna cut it in bigger chunks. And just like that. Oh my God, I love this salad. And it's so fresh, so acidic, goes so well with grilled chicken, grilled meats. And you can put it on top of your sandwich. Okay, and it goes with feta cheese, but the feta cheese, you don't want to put it until the last minute. Okay, I'm gonna let it marinate on this side. And let's make the asparagus. So the chicken is ready. I took it out of the oven. So toasty, but it's well seasoned. I mean, has this tenderness. So delicious. I'm gonna let it rest and I'm gonna make the asparagus now. So asparagus are very tough and I put it at the end. So what I like to do is I take the about half, like 2 inches from the bottom, which I already did, 2 inches from the bottom when you buy them. And then the rest, you can just peel it a little bit, maybe one side. If it's very big, you can peel it all sides. This is not as thick as other asparagus, so I may not need to peel all the sides. Okay, so I'm gonna peel just a few so you see how to do it. And I love asparagus with chicken and with this amazing Greek salad. My favorite combination. So asparagus, don't be surprised when you eat asparagus. It creates some kind of chemical reaction in your urine and have a weird smell when you pee. So taking all that thick part. And then we're going to put them in salted boiling water for a minute or so. And then we're going to finish it up with a little bit of olive oil and lemon juice. Very simple. So I have peeled my asparagus. I have water here in this skillet, and I have my peeled asparagus here. I'm gonna put a little bit of salt in the water. I want kind of a salty water, but I'm not gonna use this water for anything else. It's just to cook the asparagus really quick. Once they're boiling, once the water is boiling, put a little bit of lemon juice in the water. And even put a oregano leaf, gives a little bit of flavor. Sometimes I put cilantro in my water for the asparagus. So I create like a cold bouillon, which is a flavorful water. And it gives whatever flavor you put in it. But I'm just gonna cook it for like 2 minutes. This is gonna be the base for my chicken in the plate. And 2 minutes. Well, I want asparagus to be cooked but crunchy. You see, they're still not dead. I want them to still hold their shape. Gonna taste one. Mmm. Yep. 30 seconds. Mmm. They're cooked. They hold their shape. There's nothing more horrible than soggy asparagus. So now I have this plate with a piece of paper towel. And I'm gonna put my asparagus in there. You see, they still hold their shape. They are cooked. Okay. You can use that water for soup or cooking. You put it in a bottle in the fridge and use it for cooking. Now we're going to plate. I'm going to put the asparagus in the bottom. You can put a little bit more asparagus, of course. And third, I think I'm going to put a little bit of the tzatziki on top of the asparagus. Then I'm going to put chicken. Cut the chicken in a bias. Let me just put something here. So cut the chicken. It's a really nice piece. Mm-hmm. Mm. I'm gonna put salad. Well, and so still a little bit of everything. This is great. Oh, the smells are amazing. Okay. Now I'm gonna put a little bit of the feta. Feta cheese on top. Isn't that great? You have the chicken, the sauce in here. Put a little bit more of the sauce. Push this asparagus. And I love this. You can also make a sandwich. This is naan bread. And like this naan bread, you can make your own flatbread. You can get the put the yogurt, put the chicken, put the salad, and then you can eat it like this, like a taco. That's one option. Or you can buy these little ones and you can just add a few of these ones, which I love as well. And you can make this a lighter meal. So what do you think? This is amazing. I'm going to taste a little piece of the chicken. Gonna get another piece of this one here. Or you can add a little lemon juice on top. Let's see. Mmm. Mmm. Wow, that's so good. Oh, the yogurt. Mm, mm, mm. That's a snack right there. Awesome. This is the end of the class. I hope you like it. This is such a wonderful dish. It's like a deconstructed sandwich. So you don't put so much bread, so you can just put this little bread, or really you don't need it. But for those bread lovers, this is a great dish, and you can omit the asparagus and just, have the salad with your chicken and your tzatziki, and it's amazing for lunch, for dinner. You can also, if you take it to work, put it in different containers, and then you can build your sandwich when you're ready to eat. So I hope you enjoy the class tonight, and I hope you come back next class. And if you are in watching this on YouTube, please remember to like and share and come back again. I hope to see you next time in another class. Ciao.